What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Marky Mark, and welcome back to another video on the Where the Magic Happens YouTube channel. We're very excited about this. We're pumped. We're ready to rock and roll, bring you guys a lot of fun, exciting new content, a little variety. Talk about some topics that aren't quite big enough to go into a full episode, but we're gonna dive into all of that fun, nitty-gritty stuff here on the channel. So if you guys are liking what you're seeing, do a couple things for us. Number one, give this video a like, and go watch all the other ones, give them all likes. Subscribe, and then share it with your nerdy park theme and loving friends. We're gonna dive into one of my favorite topics, which is quotes from movies. I love quotes from movies. They carry and have so much weight inside of them that you can listen to a quote that's in a kid's movie, and you as an adult are like, whew, whoa! And that's what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about my top 5 favorite quotes that are in Disney and Universal movies. The 5 quotes that when I sit and I think about it, it resonates and brings me so much joy and confidence. And if I'm feeling off my rocker, it kind of slows me down and puts me back on my path. So I hope you guys enjoy these top 5 quotes from Disney and Universal. Let's buckle up and let's dive in. All right, we are heading over to Lion King, and we're going to dive into what Rafiki says to Simba. He just smashes him on the head. Ow! And this is the quote. Well, Simba just said, "Ooh, that hurt." And we all know this quote. We all know it. Rafiki says, "The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it," and he swings at him, Simba doesn't get hit again, "or you learn from it." That is life. So many things happen that are outside of our control. We don't control what happens majority of the time in our life. But when something negative happens that hurts and causes us pain or discomfort, it is now in our control how we respond. How are you going to respond to pain? Are you going to allow it to happen again, or are you going to learn from it? Did you have a bad experience with a relationship? Well, now you know what that pain looks like and feels like, so you can avoid it again. That is what that quote is implying, that we are in control if we get hurt again. Hurt is going to happen. Pain is going to happen. You're going to ride a bike, you're going to fall, you're going to scrape your knee. Well, what did you learn? You learned how not to fall, right? So that is what that quote is meaning. That's giving us purpose, that we can learn from our mistakes. We are in control of how we respond to our mistakes. We are not in control of what happens to us. We are in control of how we respond. And that is why that is one of my favorite quotes of all time. Rafiki is the GOAT.
The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah, you see?
Heading on to number 2. Now, for all you Marky Mark fans, you know I love me some Kung Fu Panda. That's my boy. Poe's my boy. I love that franchise so much. There's actually a lot of gold nuggets in that movie, and I'm going to bring in one right now. It's from Master Oogway in the first one. He says, "Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." Woo! I mean, come on! There's a saying that the past makes you depressed, the future makes you anxious, so the present was what brings you joy and happiness. We learn from the past, and we can prep for the future. But the present is where we should be living. You can't do anything about the past anymore. It is history. You can foresee, plan, prep for the future, but it is a mystery. But the present moment is a gift. It's a gift we should be cherishing at all times. Every single one of us, no matter where we are in life. It might not be beautiful, might not be rainbows, butterflies, kittens, and riding Figment, but you will be able to see the benefit in your life if you just embrace the present moment. Love that quote from the wise man, Master Oogway.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present.
Let's go on to number 3. What do you know? I'm going back to Kung Fu Panda. I'm bringing in my boy Oogway again, and he says, "There are no coincidences in this world." And I think what I like so much about that quote is that there are so many times in life where something happens and we wonder, well, what? Why did that happen? Majority of the time, the things that happen in our life are transpired by the choices that we make on a day-to-day basis. There was this quote from this guy, Simon Seck. This is kind of a hot one, and it might ruffle some feathers, but everything that's happened to you in life is because of choices that you have made. There are no coincidences. If you're in a bad job, It's not a coincidence you're there. You chose that. Your path that you've been on has put you where you are. If you are successful right now, that's because you've chosen a successful path, a successful mind, a successful drive. There are no coincidences in this life. There's none at all. There's only choices and ripples of your life and your choices. And that's why I think this quote is it's a tiny quote, it's a small quote. If you're not paying attention, it would go right past you. But I think it holds a lot of weight that we as a society are so often to point blame at where we are when you're there for a very specific reason. That's your choices. There's no coincidence. You're there because of what you've chosen. And that's why Master Oogway has 2 quotes, because he is one wise turtle, man. So let's head in to my number 4. I'm excited about this one, so let's buckle up. We are going to head over to Milan for this next quote, and I'm pretty sure it's Mulan's dad that says this. No, it is not. It is the Emperor. The Emperor says this. He says, "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." And as I say that quote, I get a little emotional. I don't let a lot of people know this, but I have overcome a fair amount of adversity in my life. If you talk to anyone that has really dealt with a lot of pain and a lot of struggle and a lot of discomfort, they will look back and be probably thankful for those moments. They'll probably be some of the most driven, happy-go people that you know. And it's because adversity shapes you. It truly does make you a beautiful, rare flower. And that is what is so fabulous about adversity. In the moment, it's uncomfortable. In the moment, it is so painful. But when you're on the other side of it, and then you look at the person you were then, and then you look at the person you are now, I get emotional just thinking about some of my stuff, and I am emotional about it at the moment. It's wonderful. I love it. I love the adversity that I have had in my life, because I do believe that it has turned me in, and I'm going to say it, into a rare, beautiful flower. And don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by your adversity. Your adversity is here for a very specific reason. Just like Master Oogway said, it's not a coincidence. It's going to make you into the best version of yourself. Embrace it. Dig your feet in, put your feet down, brace up, weather that storm, and you're going to come out on the other side of that adversity as someone that is brand new, beautiful, and blossoming.
The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.
Let's get into my last quote. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in our heart. It's our boy Pooh Bear. I love this quote for a lot of reasons. There are so many times in life, and I don't know if you know this as a consumer, we are on autopilot 95% of the things that we do. We tend to forget the little things. We tend to gloss over them, ignore the little things, and we're not present and engaged and intentional about the little things, like waking up and going outside and hearing the birds chirping, experiencing the sunrise, taking a sip of beautiful coffee, having a conversation with a friend, being able to walk up and down your stairs, being able to go buy a cup of coffee if you want to, being able to buy some Captain Coffee, being able to move your body successfully. There are so many little joyful things that can fill our hearts. We have to look for it. But when you really do start to look for those little things, that is what makes your heart just grow. It makes your heart feel so full. It makes your soul feel alive and vibrant. It's those little things. We often get caught up in the big. Look for the little things in your life and you will be amazed of how beautiful and fabulous your life is. I really hope that you guys loved these 5 quotes. And they really resonate with me. Just talking about it does make me emotional because I have high standards of myself. I want to see myself be the best version of myself, and a lot of these quotes hold a lot of weight in my life to make me the best man I can be, the best husband, the best dad, the best coworker, the best podcaster, one of the greatest hosts I can be. And if you need help, let us know here at Where the Magic Happens, because we would love just to talk and be an ear for you. You are exactly where you're meant to be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are seeing great fulfillment and joy from it, and we will be back with another episode, another series here soon. We love you guys, we do this for you, and we hope that you guys are enjoying the channel. Please subscribe, and remember, this is where the magic happens. Love you.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider checking out our podcast, Where the Magic Happens, where our team talks all things Disney and Universal. If you can't get enough of us, you can also become a member of our Magic Mafia on Patreon and get a ton of bonus content and join our virtual hangouts. Thanks for watching.